Oh, am I starting? I guess we should have established it. Hi, guys. Welcome back to Harping on the Past,
A theater kid podcast.
where we talk about theater.
Oh my gosh, we've never had this issue.
Oh, y'all are
before.
cute.
I'm nervous. It is normally me, huh? I'm sorry. I messed it up. It's okay.
I think, well, yeah, you normally start it off.
Sorry.
You're fine.
It's okay.
You're still beautiful. Anyway, guys. Uh-oh. What happened? Okay. Well, for everyone listening, you guys can't see on our couch. We are joined by a very, 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 very special guest for the second time gracing us on this podcast. Legend, extraordinaire, leader, professional, everything, all the words.
He hyping me up.
We have the amazing Kiara Hudlin back on our couch. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for coming back onto the podcast.
Thank you for having me. It's been a day.
It has
But honestly,
been a
now that
day.
I'm with y'all, I'm like, shoot, this is a great way to end it, okay?
This is a fun way to end
This is
the
thrilling.
day. Yes.
Yes.
This is the most exciting thing I've done on my summer break.
And this is the first time the two of you have done the podcast
That part.
together.
What's up?
We're going to flirt with each other the whole
What's up,
time.
Sheradyn?
I like it.
Girl. Yes.
So, this is Sheradyn.
Hi, so
Sheradyn,
nice
this is
to meet you.
Kiara.
That part. For the first time.
For the first time. No, they've met before, but now it's nice
We're
that we're
practically best friends, and Jacob's getting
pretty
out
much
of the picture.
Sorry about it.
This
Sorry.
is the soft launch of the new
Yeah.
Harping on the Past. I will be.
Welcome
Season
back.
2 is me and Kiki.
Okay. Whatever, y'all. Whatever.
So who's going to do the editing, though? I don't know.
It's not me.
and it ain't
Simply
me.
so
Exactly.
never going
and
to
that's
be
the
me.
reason why I still have a job and will always
That's
have
right.
one. So,
That's right.
Because it's
You
always
have
down
a
to me.
That is so
man.
funny. I love it.
So, how's everyone doing?
Yeah.
I'm okay.
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Yeah, Jacob. Let me start
okay.
a timer.
Life is lifing. It's okay because we have the that one on there.
okay.
But life is lifing. Today I was just kind of anxious today. And that's okay. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Nothing was really triggering it. I was just like, I'm feeling my anxiety for
That's
some
been
reason.
happening to me lately,
Yep,
too.
me too.
So I was
I just
lit-
got a new therapist, too, and I was like, sir, I'm a little nervous.
I need
He's
to work
really
on
great.
that.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
Yeah. But yeah, that's
But
how
you're okay now?
I'm doing okay now, I
Yeah.
think. I mean, doing this podcast is always a highlight of the day. So
Period. And did it, like, for you, do you feel like did it start when you woke up? Like, was it like you woke up and you were just like,
Like a
something
little off.
isn't feeling right?
Maybe a little bit. I
Yeah.
think struggling, guys, the body dysmorphia is real. I've talked about it before on this podcast.
Honey.
It has been an issue especially, but I'm trying really hard to get back into like the swing of things and being, making healthier eating choices and activity choices. And one of my big things is going on walks in the morning. And I like to do like a 3-mile walk, but
3
sometimes
miles.
Yeah.
Can we talk about that for a second? 3
know.
miles. I'm sorry.
I'll, like,
What?
try to FaceTime him, and he's like, I'm on my walk. I'm like,
But
it's going to be a while.
it doesn't feel that long. Like to me, like 3 miles is like, okay, like that's pretty quick.
Yeah.
But because it's been so damn hot, I don't want to get up at 7 a.m. to start a walk. I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
So I haven't been doing it.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's been hot earlier in the morning, and I
Yes.
feel like that's why I can tell. Oh, it's summertime. It's getting hot. I'd probably walk even earlier. I'm not gonna lie, like
Yeah.
a 5 or 6 a.m.
And I can't. I go to bed at like 1 or 2 o'clock.
me too.
So
Exactly.
so I can't do that.
I say, call up my grandpa and say, Dave, I'm coming over to use your treadmill.
Your grandpa's
no.
name is Dave.
Yeah.
My dad's name is Dave.
Oh, my gosh.
David, really?
Yeah, David.
And then my little brother's name and my grandpa's name. So
I love
senior,
them.
junior,
I
the
love them
third.
all.
Period.
Ah,
I'm
are they
friends with
great
Dave,
people?
so
Me too. I also have a mentor named Dave. Go
I like
Dave.
it.
They're all the best.
So for all the Daves out there.
That part.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, just tell him, hey, I need to use your treadmill, and he'll say yes.
So we have a treadmill.
But it's in your garage.
It
and
is
it's
in the
hot.
garage. And I'm like, that is also the other problem. So now I have to
Insulation.
wait until the evening to walk, which I don't mind doing. The other night, I waited till like midnight, got on the treadmill. I put on Black Panther.
Okay.
I was walking to that movie. I was feeling it. I felt like I was a part of the battle scene at the
said
end. I was literally cranking up the speed. I was running with the Dora Milaje. And I was literally like when I say I was having the time of my life, it was
I
so
love that
fun.
for you. That sounds like a good time.
And like I only walked, I think it was only like 2 miles, but it was like an hour of being on the treadmill. So that's what I did. Anyway, I'm gonna try to do that maybe tonight again because it is freeing. It's fun to walk to a movie.
You should watch Inside Out.
2?
No, the first one.
I love that
You
one.
haven't seen the first one?
No, he has.
Oh.
He
I've
loves
seen
that
them both.
movie. That would be a nice, sweet little ending to your day.
It would, but
Or do you need like a powerful
I like
movie?
something actiony, and I'm doing a
Yeah.
big Marvel.
So then you're like, oh,
yes.
I'm really into it.
Watch some
Yeah.
like Fast and Furious.
Oh my god, yes.
I need to catch up on all
I
the damn
love Fast and
movies.
Furious. That is one of my
You
guilty
do.
pleasures.
Didn't you go see all
Really?
them in theater when they like
Oh,
were
yeah.
releasing them?
That is a guilty pleasure. I don't know. I don't think I would be
No,
Fast
yeah.
and Furious.
That is
Man.
guilty pleasure.
Yes.
Jacob loves a movie.
I do.
Honestly, the movie's good.
And like I know a lot of people don't care for them, and yes, they are cheesy. And the further they go, you're like, okay, this is getting really ridiculous now.
Yeah.
But what can I say? I like it. Like,
Yeah.
it's just I'm like,
no, you're valid.
I turn my brain off. I'm like, I don't have to think very much, and there's a lot of attractive people in those movies.
Oh yeah.
You ain't lying.
So
Period.
it's fine. I've been making Elijah rewatch them all with me because he's never seen them.
That's love. That's
In
love.
exchange, I watched all of Avatar: The Last Airbender with him.
And that's the animated one,
Yes.
right?
Yeah. They have a live action one now on Netflix, but
Yeah.
we watched the first episode and decided not to continue
Period.
on.
Was it
Dang.
good? Is like the cartoon good?
Yes. Oh, the cartoon's really good.
I've never seen
It's really good.
I know. I'm like, I've seen like a couple episodes, but I could not tell you what happened in those episodes
No,
because that was
same.
so long ago.
Yeah.
Same.
They're, they're great, I promise.
I just can't watch a whole movie because I get distracted.
I know you do.
See, you're
That's
valid
right,
for
too.
that. My
That's why I can
sister,
watch a show.
yes, my sister and my mom, they be on their phone the entire time, and me, I'm like, put your phone down. Can we just
Watch what
enjoy
you're
the film? Right? I'm like, be here.
Be here.
Yes.
Do y'all like horror films though?
That's a no for me, dog.
Yes.
I can't do it.
Okay.
I can't.
You do?
it.
Yes and no. I used to be a big horror movie fanatic. I would watch them all the time. And then, you know me, my anxiety,
Yeah,
my
you're
OCD, I had to kind of take a step back. But I still, if depending on the movie, if I'm with people, usually not in my house, I'll watch a horror movie. Because there's some out there that I'm like, I really want to watch that. Like,
Yeah.
there's this new movie out called Maxine.
Yes, and
And
I'm supposed to see it this weekend.
I feel like I feel like that would trigger my anxiety so bad. But I'm like, it looks so interesting.
What's it about?
It is. Have you heard of the movie X or the movie Pearl? It's a trilogy, and
Okay.
they all kind of go together.
Have you heard the sound on TikTok that was viral for a long time? That was, "No, I'm a star.
I'm a
Please, I'm a star."
No.
Oh, dang.
It's from Pearl.
Yes.
Yeah, so X came out first, and then Pearl is supposed to be like the prequel to X, but then Maxine is supposed to be after X. So X is like the middle movie, but that came out first, right?
Yes.
And then Pearl's the prequel that happened. That was a good movie too.
It's-
and then Maxine is
It's a
out.
very violent, gritty kind of horror movie.
And what's her name? Mia Goth, right?
Yes,
That's
Mia
the name
Goth.
of the lead. Like, she eats. She really eats in these
She's
films.
great.
Yeah.
And I will say, as somebody who likes horror, X to me was not really that much of a horror movie. Like, yeah, there was blood and gore, but I don't know. I was
wasn't,
like,
like,
nothing is really
spooky?
scaring me.
Okay, so you're more of
It
like
was
a
more so
jump scare.
suspenseful.
Right.
Was it even that? It's been a while. I don't know. But I think they're good movies. But if you don't like blood and gore, don't waste your time.
That's why I'm like, I don't know if I would fully enjoy it. I've seen bits of X, and then I've seen like the trailer for Pearl, and even the trailer was like, I don't know if I can sit and watch this whole thing. Like, I feel like I'm gonna be disturbed.
Yeah, I think when I watched Pearl, again, it's been a while, so I don't remember, but I feel like I remember having the feeling of like, again, as somebody who likes horror movies, I was like, there wasn't enough. There wasn't enough, like, you know, like,
Right.
yeah, like there
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
enough.
You wanna
I
be
was like-
scared.
but also, I understand, you know, they really want to set up the story, talk about, you know, why things are the way that they are for X and stuff. So,
You
that
know,
makes sense.
I hate when movies do that. When it takes too long to
Me
set
too.
up the story. And it's like, I understand that that's what you have to do, but you're losing people.
Oh, yeah.
It's got to go quick.
It's
like
very
set it
similar.
up and let's get to it.
Yep.
You know?
I agree
just
completely.
can't sit through those movies
Yeah.
and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I think it's very similar to a play. Where,
Yes.
like if or a musical, you know, if you at any point in your head are like, oh, what time is this over? Oh, can I go to
Yes.
the bathroom? The movie, it's moving slow.
Yes.
Something ain't happening the way it should be happening.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
So, I know we're pretty deep into it, but does anyone have any reason why they're getting hired or fired from a show today?
Gosh.
Oh, a show. I thought we were talking about work in
Oh,
general.
in general,
You
I
could do that
guess. It
too.
could be in general, too.
Yeah. I haven't even thought about that because I feel like we haven't done it in so
I have
long.
one actually,
Yes.
really
Go ahead.
quick. This has nothing to do with theater, nothing at all. I just want to share, and I just want to get this off my chest.
Yeah.
I had one of the worst days at work yesterday, or 2 days ago, and I'm being dramatic, but I had one of the worst customers ever.
Let's talk about it.
She was so mean. So actually, I'm going to say I'm getting hired because
Yeah.
of how well I kept my composure.
That's right.
And knew when to walk away from the situation. But this lady had walked away, I think, from at least 4 different cashiers, like from their lines, before she got to me.
So she was already an issue.
She was already an
yeah.
issue.
She was
Why
like,
are you doing all
nope,
that?
nope, yes.
So I was trying to be nice. I pulled her over to the register, and I was like, "Hi," doing the usual stuff. I was like, "How you doing?" She was like, "Not great." And I was like,
The
"Oh."
brutally honest people that are like, thanks for asking. Awful day.
Yeah,
I was like,
"I'm so sorry.
open
Like,
that
I
can of
totally
worms.
understand." And I tried to ring up some of her items. She was buying. They're called gooseberries. Have you ever had them?
No.
They're like little orange berries in
Almost like a kumquat.
Kind of, yeah.
Right? But not.
To me, they smell better than they taste. But
it sounds
anyway,
like something out of Wonka.
yeah,
It
but
does.
they're real.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
she put them in a produce bag, the whole container, and so I was trying to scan it because sometimes I can scan it through the produce bag. It was not scanning, so I was like, let me just type it in really quick, and I missed a number. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Like, let me try that again. And then she reaches over and starts snatching them out of my hand.
Oh, no.
And she was like, no, it's fine. I want you to scan my other things. She yanked them out and then threw them back in the cart. And then I just literally like stopped and was like, I am so sorry. I was like, do you want me to have someone take them back for you? She was like, I thought you were going to ask me something genuine and nice, but instead you're just asking about the berries.
Oh.
And I, at that point,
Simply, I would have walked away.
I literally grabbed my box cutter and then I rang a 3 bell to bring over a manager. The manager came over and she's like, hi, what's up, Jacob? I was like, I need you to finish this transaction for me. And she's like, oh, okay. And then I walked away.
Good for you.
Period.
I started
Period.
shaking.
Use your
you guys.
resources.
Oh my gosh, I would have been livid.
I was mad, but I was more shocked. I was like, what in the hell?
The audacity of this woman.
Yeah, I was like,
Literally,
and
that's
then
insane.
Apparently, after she does her thing with my manager, she then told the manager to apologize to me on her behalf because she was having a bad day.
Girl, you better come find me
No, that's
and
what I said.
apologize
I was
yourself.
like-
You said, I'm still clocked in.
I said, hell no. I wanted to be like, bitch, I've had a bad year. You don't see me treating people like the way you just treated me. I was like,
That part.
get out.
Yes.
That part.
Oh,
I'm so
man.
sorry that was your
fine.
experience. No, you would have gotten hired and I would have been fired on your behalf because
You would have gone off on her.
honestly, yeah, just to kind of segue, my patience has been wearing very thin. I think in life in general, I think I'm just at a point, like living situation wise, other things going on in my life where I'm like, I can't. I don't have the time. Like to even, I can't. You know, so in that situation, she absolutely would have seen my facial expressions, and I may have been fired that day. Because why are you talking to me like that? Why are you throwing produce? First of all,
Yes.
okay, like
Don't be throwing the produce. But yeah.
respect
I
the
just
produce.
cannot believe the snatch out of your
Huh?
No,
hand.
literally.
That would have been what,
Like, for me,
oh,
I
we
would have
playing
been like,
tug of war?
yeah, if she would have done that to me, I would have been like, okay, bye. And I would have walked away. You're not going to grab something out of my hand.
Period.
I work with little kids, and if they snatch something, I'm like, yeah, let's try that again. You will not be doing that to me.
Yeah, no.
She was very rude and was making comments like, she's like, normally everyone's so nice here, and everyone's just being so unfriendly. And I'm like,
Maybe you're the problem.
yeah, I'm like, I want to be
lady.
like, girl, I think it's you.
It's giving projection.
And
Yeah.
I so badly wanted to just take her hand and be like, sweetheart, mental illness is nothing to be ashamed
I
of.
know,
It
you
actually
should've
runs
been
in
like,
many
"Are you in
families.
therapy?"
But
Do you need to see your therapist? I'll call him for you.
I was like, it's
We'll set
okay.
it up.
We're here for you. But anyway,
That's
Yeah.
one thing. I just hate when people take out their own things on other people.
Yeah.
And it does happen so often.
Right.
Oh, like I feel awful when I like accidentally do it. But man, trying to like on the receiving end of it, you're like, I see what's happening. Just calm down and just listen. That's all I need you to do. It's okay. Stop putting your anger on me.
Yeah.
Let's work through it. You
Yeah,
know?
and I think a lot of times it really is about how you voice it. Because I ain't
Yes.
gonna lie, I be having a tood, you know?
Me too.
But also, I have had conversations with people, we've had it before, where I'm like, hey, I'm letting you know, this is not you. I'm genuinely having a horrible day.
Yeah.
So don't
Yeah.
think this is about you. Like, this isn't towards you.
Right.
I'm shutting down.
And I know when
He know.
we have a connection. I'm like, I
At
know when
this
Kiki's
point.
not having the day.
And it's
today. I was
most
like,
of the time right
I'm just
now.
not gonna say
Yeah.
nothing. And
It's
like
most-
when I be
most of
seeing people being like, hey, and like trying to talk to you, I'm like,
Yes,
mm-mm.
you're like, don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm like,
Oh,
I'm
they
like,
did
no,
it.
no. It's fine. It's fine.
But that's so good that you can be like, listen, it's not you.
I have to.
But good for you. Like, that's really
Yeah.
hard
Thank
to go up
you.
to someone and be like, it's not you. I promise. I'm just dealing with my own stuff.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
will say genuinely, I think that just comes from being in a healthy relationship.
Yeah.
Like being with a partner that I
Yes.
love and care about.
Yes.
And he's so sweet. And I'm so up here. Not saying I'm not sweet, but he balances me out. Definitely
yeah.
the calm to my storm.
I love
Yeah.
Gerald. I've met Gerald. I've met your partner.
Gerald May, shout out. Love you, boo.
We love you.
But yeah, he's just so sweet. So sometimes when I'm in a mood, because I love him, I'm like, I have to apologize to you. Like, you should not have been on the receiving end of that energy. This isn't about you. I don't want you to think, I don't want you to be uncomfortable thinking you're the problem. It really is about that communication. And if you
100%.
respect your friends, you'll do the same
Exactly.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. 1,000%.
I like this. I feel like this got so deep.
I know. I'm loving it. I
know.
love
So
these
good.
This is nice.
conversations. Feels like a hot tub, you know?
It does. Yeah.
Ooh.
Hot tub chats.
Period.
No, because at my grandpa's house, our jacuzzi, it seems like all the the secrets are spilled, the long talks, the deep talks, and
lot
I'm
of
like, it's a safe
confessions.
space
It
in
is.
there. And that's what it feels like. Feels like a nice warm hug right now. I
Yeah,
love that.
it's great.
Yeah, God, I love
love
a
hugs.
deep talk.
Anyone else getting fired or hired this week? Just me? That's okay.
I don't really have anything. I feel like I've
all
said
right.
so much where I'm like,
Actually, it's fine because last week, or not last week,
last episode.
last episode, we did one, and just Sheradyn went. I didn't even give one.
What did I say?
I don't even remember. I just know
I don't
I
remember
never
either.
gave a reason. I was like, that's fine. I was like, Sheradyn can have it this week.
That is so, watching it back, you're like, oh, I forgot.
And we fully like
forgot.
just moved on.
We were just in the conversation, and that's okay.
Yeah, honestly, I think my fired was my patience wearing
Yeah.
thin and being able to
Right.
read my emotions on my face.
Yeah.
You gonna know.
We gonna know when
You
Kiki's
gonna
upset,
know.
but that's okay.
Or just when I'm not feeling it. Sometimes
Right.
it's not even upset. It's just there's so many other things going on in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's really about like filling other people's cups without your cup being full.
Right.
You know?
know what you
I
mean.
love that.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
been something I've been thinking about. And I think it's why I really want to go home and just be with my family for a bit because I'm like, I need my cup full. I need it filled.
Yes.
So you can pour into others.
Exactly, because
yes.
I love to pour into other people, but if I don't have energy to give, how can I pour into other people?
Right.
Yeah. So, and there's been a lot going on. Dea Hurston, the woman we named our theater after, passed away this weekend.
Yes.
So I think I've just been dealing with a lot of those emotions and really trying to make sure that the fellowship, her fellowship, the Dea Hurston fellowship that I'm managing here is the best that it needs to be.
Yeah.
We're relaunching it next week, opening up applications. Like there's just so many things like in my brain where I'm like, we got to make it happen.
We do.
Yeah.
Even with the show this weekend, The Color Purple, come see it.
Can you explain the fellowship and what it is?
Yes. Okay. So the Dea Hurston Fellowship, it has been a program for probably about 10 years, maybe a little bit over 10 years. Dea Hurston started this program because as a child, she experienced a lot of discrimination and wasn't able to be in, dance classes and have certain experiences because of the color of her skin. And, also people of color, many people deal with other issues, whether that be financial problems, equity in the space, like so many things. And so Dea Hurston created the Dea Hurston Fellowship and originally partnered with Moxie Theater in San Diego and San Diego Opera to bring, these experiences to life for young people of color and young artists. Now, with New Village Arts being named the Dea Hurston New Village Arts Center, we are also the administrative hub of the Dea Hurston Fellowship. So I'm very grateful to be managing the fellowship from here and working with the other organizations to continue, building and upholding Dea's legacy here in San Diego. And yeah, we have 3 tiers. It's high school, it's college, and it's professional. And it really is all about giving artists of color and underrepresented artists in general, whether they be non-binary, a person of color, anything. Really, it is all about giving them the opportunities, the mentorship, and the resources they need to be able to work here professionally in San
that's
Diego
cool.
County. Yeah, and it's about, giving people who aren't usually given the time or the space, and the space to tell their stories.
Right.
And the impact that can have on the community is really important. So yeah, that's really
awesome.
what the fellowship is about. And I just think, like, as a young Black woman who grew up, you know, being here in North County in San Diego in the arts, there was a lot of things that I wanted to do or couldn't do. I had to stop taking piano lessons early because we didn't have the finances for it. Like, you know, so there's many things, and I feel like this is a program that would have benefited me as a child. So I'm very grateful to be, you know,
But now you get to
that.
make that happen. For
Exactly.
Other people. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
That's
absolutely
really cool.
wonderful every time like I see your guys' pictures come up in the lobby and to work with the fellows. And it's just such a cool thing to have. And I'm like, ugh, I wish like more places had things like this to offer artists, because a lot of people, you know, will shy away from performing arts because they feel that they don't have a voice or a space to, you know, share their stories, be who they want to be. And it's really sad. I feel like the arts is something that's constantly evolving and growing, and it still has a long way to go
Absolutely.
for inclusivity.
Yeah, I agree completely.
Yeah.
Thank
But
you for that.
yeah, so thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. I did not mean that to sound mean at all. That
It did sound me. I think I hit the mic.
okay, no, you're fine. So last time you were here, we did an episode when we were doing 1222 Oceanfront, A Black Family Christmas.
That part.
And so, and I asked last time, I was like, what's next for you? And so, I mean, obviously, like right now, because last time you said that you were going to be in The Color Purple.
Yes.
And now that is happening. And
Yes.
I am now also in The Color Purple. And
That part.
at the time of recording that podcast,
We back.
that was not the reality. So,
We back. Literally, Jacob and I have been in 3 shows together back to back.
yes.
1222 Oceanfront, A Black Family Christmas here at New Village Arts. Chicken and Biscuits right after that at Oceanside Theater Company. And now The Color
And now
Purple.
The Color Purple.
Here at New Village Arts.
Arts.
We back, baby.
And Sheradyn
Is not booked in Blast.
has not been in
Still
any of those.
beautiful though, period.
Still beautiful.
Okay, it's not in The Color Purple, and I understand.
But a
I get it.
queen.
But let me tell you, it would be my dream.
Period.
Let me tell you. Let's talk about The Color Purple.
Because you came and saw the show.
I sure did, and I loved it. And my boyfriend came too, and he's like not a theater guy at all. I mean, his sister grew up doing theater, whatever. And so at the opening number, he was like, "Oh my god, this is fantastic!" And I'll like play it in the car because I just love the Broadway revival, the soundtrack. And he's like, can you turn it on?" When we were driving home, and I was like, "Yeah,
said,
yeah." I
After the
can."
show?
Yes.
Oh, I
He was
love
like,
that.
"Turn it
Really
on."
happy.
And now anytime we're in the car, he's like, "Can you just turn on The Color Purple?" And I'm like, "Absolutely, I can." I love this show so much.
You gonna make me cry.
No, I'm being so serious. I just love that, like, at the core of The Color Purple is like the love and like the love of the sisters. Oh my gosh, I saw it on Broadway.
Yes.
I saw Cynthia Erivo.
Oh my
Lost
God,
my
so
mind.
jealous.
Absolutely lost my mind. I think I saw a matinee too. And I had gone with my grandma, and I was like, "I'm going to see The Color Purple today." And she was like,
remember
"Well, I don't really want to see it." And I said, "That's great. I'm going to see The Color Purple. I will buy you a ticket. I will buy myself a ticket.
Period.
I don't care. I'm going." And she was like, "I'm not going to make you go by yourself." And we both left the theater crying because she was like, "This is a great show." And I was like, "How did you not know?" Like,
Oh my gosh, I want to cry.
yeah,
I love that.
literally, it is the greatest. I love it. I tell Jacob all the time, I need someone to do like a miscast cabaret because I want to sing these songs. I want to sing What About Love? And I simply cannot. And I respect that. I understand.
You're like, I know my place.
Period.
They're like, but I also want to sing it. And you
That's
have a beautiful
real.
voice. So
thanks, Jacob.
I'm
I
all
need
for
to hear it.
miscast.
Oh my gosh,
I'm
please.
Wait, you trying to give us a little sample or something?
Not right now, but I can show you some
You're
stuff.
valid for that. You're valid. I'm the same way. I said, but now, but I didn't have time to think.
But I just love the show so much, and you guys do a great job. It's so cute. Oh,
Thank
God.
you.
My heart.
I also love the minimal set and the walls. Those be moving.
I like it too, because it
Yeah.
creates a lot.
Yeah.
Like we create so many different spaces in the show
Yeah.
with those pieces,
Yeah.
you know?
And I wasn't aware the revival they used mostly like
Chairs.
And I was like, oh, I didn't know that. That's so
It was
cool.
like the whole back wall
Yeah.
was chairs, and they could pull them off, put them back on.
I
Yeah.
saw a clip of Big Dog,
Yeah.
and I saw them like using the chairs as shovels, and I was like, I
Yeah.
love that. I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
Man.
So that was when I first started coming to rehearsals because I came in later. that was one of the songs where I'm like, ooh, I want to move to that. I was like, that one's a fun one.
You just can't help but move to this music.
There's so many fun songs. Ugh, I wish I could be in Push the Button. Is probably like the one I wish I could be in.
It's a good one.
And because of the character I play, like I can't be in it.
Yeah.
Because I have to show up right after the number. But I'm like, that one's so. I'm dancing to it every single show.
You're shaking your
backstage.
ass.
Oh, I am absolutely shaking my ass. As Kiki saw, because Kiki not only is doing the show every time, but she's being a wonderful, amazing understudy. And understudied for Nettie and had a whole weekend of performances. So you got to see me backstage what I'm doing.
Period. We was getting it too.
I was doing it. I'm like, this is every night.
Jacob's a mover.
I love
I
it.
am
No,
a
that
mover.
part
Dance
is in the
fit.
shoulders.
I'm a mover.
The shoulders and the hips for you.
These
And
hips
whenever-
don't lie, baby.
Yeah.
Whenever
He
Miss
can
Ali
move
Flores
them.
also comes by too, like I said, whenever Ali Flores comes by,
Oh, yes.
we're also
Ali.
jamming together.
I
we
love
are
it.
constantly.
Shout out to Allie.
Shout out to Ali Flores.
That's our
always.
girl,
That is our girl.
Period.
We
That's
will
our-
shout
she's a
her
queen.
out.
Okay.
She's
love
queen.
her.
Booked
Listen.
and busy, TikTok famous.
I would
Yeah, she is.
die for that girl.
like, I love Allie.
we're supposed to get lunch with her.
We are.
some
She's coming to the show tomorrow. So
Dang it, this ain't coming out tomorrow.
I know we're like,
I know.
I was like,
I'm like,
I
by the time
wanted to
this
say
comes
something
out-
to you there. But I love that. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Good. Hopefully tomorrow's audience is way better than today's.
I
Wait.
can tell you it's almost sold out because I had trouble getting her a
great.
There we
ticket.
go.
So.
I love a sold out show.
Yeah.
was it not today?
No.
Barely anyone.
I want to say there was maybe like what
15,
20
You know what? Maybe that's what it was.
less than 20. That's
Maybe
for sure.
that's what happened.
You
It was
know-
just because listen, we need the audience.
Yeah.
We need them, and when there's no one, you're like, mm.
Oh.
Like, in college when we did Boeing, it's a French farce. Like we need an
need that
audience. We
audience.
need laughter. The whole time until we got an audience, we were like, we don't got a show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we were
Until
like-
you get people laughing, you're like, oh,
and you don't know like if it works, if it's funny or not, or like if you're
we might
actually
have to
doing a good.
change some things.
I felt so bad today after you as the church ladies went on and did like your little and what about that fine mister. So it's great. They sound beautiful. Today they finished. Not one applause.
Dead
Are you
silence.
It was dead silent.
Dead silence.
Doing the walk of shame going off. And
Hun,
you're like,
my Leo self, honestly, they probably saw
should've
my
stopped and
face
said,
because when I tell you we turned after we hit that last note and my face was literally, I was like, I was just like, how dare you? We gave our all. We
you did
harmonized.
bearing our souls
Thank
for
you,
you.
three-part
and you can't
harmony.
you can't give me a clap.
Right, like they were giving nothing. It was crazy. I was like, I was really like, I don't care what happens the rest of the
Man,
show.
I was
No.
dancing in my seat. Like the opening number, me and my boyfriend were like, it's Sunday morning.
You're like,
and we
yeah,
were like
yeah.
getting it and I was like, I'm in the back. I can put my hands up. And then also there were 3 friends of the lead and they were sitting right here. They
yes.
were losing their minds.
Yes.
They
They were
were
having the
like
time of their life.
jumping. And I was like, and
they
that's what
scream
I love.
every time.
Which I love.
Me too.
I think
Have
it's
they
great.
come back? The friends?
They've come back a couple times because whenever I hear like, let me pull the mic back, like a, or whatever,
Yeah.
it's them, and that's great. Now me and my family, I love you. Don't be screaming during the number like that though. Listen to the vocals. We've been working
Listen.
very
That's what I'm
hard.
saying. I've talked about this with my grandpa, and he's like, why are people screaming? I want to hear what's happening on stage. And I'm like, amen.
You know, it's
That
just,
part.
Amen.
it's kind of like you know, in Chicken and Biscuits, you know, like depending on like, you know, how you grew up and like your kind of background and all that.
Yeah.
And Marley had this line. He was like, "Why is everyone screaming at him?" And I'm like, it's black culture. I'm like, it's fine. I was like, they're
Yeah.
having the time of their lives, and it's okay.
I would do that show again in a heartbeat.
It was
Right.
so good.
It
Sign
was
me up.
God, it was so good.
good. Like,
Yeah.
Fun show.
Yeah. I don't know if either of you have experienced this, but like, as somebody who's mainly in musical theater, not necessarily because they decide to be, but like once they know you can sing, they're like musical. I'm
Yeah.
gonna put you in a musical. So the opportunity to get to be in a play, like Chicken and Biscuits, you know, everything it meant, just
Yeah.
everything. I was like, this is great. I get to just be an actor.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I just really appreciated that. And I'm like, yeah, just focus on my acting, please. Not that I can't sing.
That's all I
but-
claim.
Yeah.
In fact, when I was brought on for Color Purple, they were like, "You're an actor." That's what they told me.
Why they do
That's
that?
They said, "Focus on the acting stuff."
Why they
And
do
I
it
said,
like that?
I would
Okay.
have been like, respectfully, erase my signature.
So-
That is so mean. Like, they said that to me.
It's fine. I'm doing more stuff now. We'll talk more about it later when the show's over. I am having a good time. I am. I truly, the cast is just, I love
So
this
good.
cast.
And I will say you're doing great.
Thank
like
you.
you may not think you can sing, but when we be singing together in that opening number, you matching my note.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, you singing what I'm singing.
And let me tell you, I was not given anything. I didn't
At
work
all.
with the music director at all.
Yeah, no.
Everything I'm singing, I made up.
Yep.
And
Good for you.
I'm hoping that it's right.
yeah, no, you're doing great.
I'm like, everything.
My ears right
I
there.
had help, I think, maybe on not Brown Betty, Big Dog for like a second. And that's the only one. Everything else, I've been like, well, I'm going to just sing this part and hope
Period.
that that's okay. So
Yeah.
No, that's real.
Yeah.
Hey, and you know, you are not the only person in the show that doesn't sing often. So you're valid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
They
let
really
them
just
get you
threw you
down.
into the deep end.
That
And
part.
it's fine. I'm having fun.
Yeah.
And to be like, oh, you're just an actor.
I mean,
Ew,
they didn't say it
like-
like that, but they definitely were like, "You're gonna we're gonna have you focus on like the acting parts like that I'm doing," and I was like, "Okay, sounds good."
I'm side-eyeing heavy.
The way that I would overthink that and overthink that and overthink that if someone said that to me.
No, I know.
Like, it would just
Oh, I
replay,
have.
replay.
Oh, I
And I'd be like, "Ew, that is not nice.
So what did you mean by that?
Yeah, I'm like, okay, got
Can we have a
it.
meeting? I just want to know what you meant.
HR?
Yeah.
HR?
Yeah,
I'm like, period.
it's fine. I'm healing. We'll
Yeah,
be okay.
I'm fine.
Anyway, to match your point, if Chicken Biscuits, if they were to be like, we're gonna do a tour, like,
Yeah.
do you want to do it? I'd be like, 1,000%.
We
sign me
should've.
up. Like,
It was
we needed
so
to find
good.
some rich
Thank you.
sugar daddy to be
Yes.
like, yeah, we'll pay for your tour. I'm
You
like,
listening?
it doesn't even need to be a big
was
one.
it?
I'm fine with just a California tour. Like, if they're like, yeah, we'll start from San
Up
Diego,
the
work our way
coast.
up to
Yeah, I
San
wasn't
Fran.
even thinking like national. I was thinking it would probably be California. It's just, yeah, it's about having those sponsors,
Yeah,
having
like-
the people that can pay for that.
I'm like,
Because
please take us on tour.
that was not the thought to begin with. But
No.
everybody asked us if we were going on tour.
So many people would comment on Facebook. They're like, are you coming to the Bay Area? And we're like,
Mm-hmm.
no, we're just down
Oh
here.
my gosh.
Yeah.
Man, the writing in that show is so good.
It's so good.
Douglas
So-
Lines 8.
Literally.
8 down.
So good. And all of the characters felt true. All of them, like, are people you know. People you've seen.
Yeah.
People you love, people you hate, you know?
And I'm so excited. He has a new show he's workshopping
Yeah.
called Pure Glitter. I'm so sad because I can't even go see it. You could see it if you want to.
When is it?
But I
Sunday?
can't see it because we are in shows for Color Purple.
When does it close?
It closes before our run closes. I know that because they sent me an email being like, hey, like maybe like we're looking for some actors. And I had to be like, no.
I love that they reached out to you, though. The fact that you're even on the radar
that
is
made
everything.
me feel really good.
Yeah.
I was like, that's super cool. And like,
Yeah.
I feel like I was very nice in my response. I was like, thank you so much for the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, I'm currently booked doing this, but please, like, I'd love to be kept in mind for future productions where you guys like, I want to work with you so bad.
Yeah.
But I
You
mean,
know, I wish people would actually, like, do that. When they're like, I'm going to keep you in mind for the next ones. And you're like, I know damn well you're not. I know you're not.
that part.
I got an
Yeah.
email today that was like, we're going to keep you in our system. No, you're not. No, you're not.
I'm like, don't play.
like, don't
Just
lie
tell
to
me the truth.
And don't waste my
I'll
time.
resubmit, okay?
You're like, I'll try.
That part. We value honesty. up
Imagine
in
like
here.
a show comes up and you're like, I don't have to audition. I'm in their system.
Oh.
Like, that's what I'm like. They don't.
You gotta be besties with them
Yeah,
people.
I'm like, you gotta
That's what I'm saying.
Like, but that is the dream, though. I would love to just wake up and be like, actually, it kind of happened to me for
Yeah.
Fun Home. I didn't even audition, do my audition, or I got invited to callbacks right away.
Oh, nice.
So
Good for her.
that was
Period.
cool.
I was like, wait.
No, I was not in Fun Home.
I know. I
did
was
not get
like-
I was like,
cast.
we went to see that together.
No, I was so confused. I was like, wait, okay.
No, I was
You
not
said
in
I
it,
was-
but
I
I
love
did
that for you.
get sent straight to callbacks, which was really cool
That
because
is really
I had never
nice.
been, just sent straight to a callback before.
Jacob said, I'm on the list.
That was supposed to happen to me in
Right here.
college.
And I embarrassed the shit out of myself in this very room. Actually, this very room is where my voice cracked and broke 4 different ways. And I said, "Thank you so much for your time."
I've cracked so many times.
People people are like, what was so funny about that?
I did a night on Broadway. Kiki doesn't know this story. I did a night on Broadway at a church for our high school theater director. It was in college. Don't worry.
Church, Broadway, high school.
Yeah, it was like a night on Broadway.
Period.
Like a whole bunch of.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And I sang "What Baking Can Do" from Waitress.
I love that song.
And listen, I went in so confident, and I said, "Here I am," and it was going well.
Mm-hmm.
I have it on video. My voice let me down, and I was like, "Are you kidding?" Do you know when like, you have it in you, but in the moment you're like, "Am I going to use my chest? Am I going to flip to my head? What am I going to do?" And I simply made the wrong decision, and my voice went bye. It is the most embarrassing thing. It was at the end of the song, and you can just see me give up. And I go, "Get me off the stage!" Like, let me. Oh God.
And you know, it's that part too. It's the sugar, butter, flour. Don't let me down.
Yeah, it was that, and it was.
It's poor Sheradyn's voice.
It was so bad.
Did you drop the key or did you keep it in the same key?
It was in the same key.
Oh, I will say you're completely valid. As somebody who likes to call myself an alto, but most people yell at me and tell me I'm a mezzo soprano.
Oh, people say the same thing to me, and I'm like, no, I'd like to live in
you.
the lower.
Thank you.
I do the
If
same
there's an
thing.
opportunity to sing with the men, I will do it. Thank
Period.
You. Yes.
Period. You need me on that tenor, I'll do that too. Let me know.
Yep.
But yeah, no, that song,
I don't know what I was thinking.
that's a little higher in our range,
It is.
friend.
It is.
Yeah, I'm like, my voice would have cracked too.
And at the dress rehearsal, nailed it. And I was like,
I
okay.
love that for you.
And then I did it in front of the audience, and I was like, ooh. And this guy, you can hear it in the audience. He goes, yeah. And I'm like, please don't be hyping me up for my voice literally letting me down.
And then didn't you say like one of the cast members who was doing it like went up to you after and was like,
I'm so sorry.
yeah,
Yeah, and I was like, just take my mic off. And I was like, let me leave.
just like, get me out of here.
I would have had to shave my head. Like, I would have had to do so many things. Not you hand on the shoulder. Thank you.
literally, she was like, I'm so sorry. And I was like, don't talk to me about it.
sorry. That is crazy.
Oh no.
I would have been like, if you want to fight, just say that. Okay.
Yeah.
What were
Yeah.
we talking about? Oh,
Cracking.
cracking. Because yes,
And you said that yours broke in an audition.
yeah,
For Fun Home, yeah.
for Fun Home,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're valid.
But,
I've cracked on stage. Big
Yeah.
time. Like
And then-
KCACTF. Like, yeah.
Don't talk to me about
Oh,
KCACTF.
We're both,
honey,
like,
did
so
you-
Let's
went?
get into
traumatized.
it. Yeah. I wasn't in this region because I went to Humboldt State. HSU. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So we were like Region 7.
feels like a fever dream.
Yep. The 2 years that I went, I think the first.
She was nominated twice.
I was. And I went to finals my second year.
Girl, I didn't make it past the first round because I listened to people that weren't myself.
Now, my first year,
Let's
I
go.
did not make it past the first round either for this reason.
Uh-huh.
I sang There's Always Me from All Shook Up. That's my song. Absolutely in my repertoire.
I don't even know that song. Look at me.
Oh,
I'll
that's a
listen.
good one.
I'll
I was
listen.
about to give you a little taste, but I was like, wait, I ain't gonna do that to the people. I was
would love
ready.
it.
I was ready. What was I about to say? Oh yeah. Okay, so we like road trip from Humboldt to where the hell did we go? Oregon. I was sick. I ended up sick. Yeah, it wasn't COVID though. This was before COVID.
Yeah.
But yeah, got up on that stage. Round 1 was great. Did the scene with my partner. You know, we killed it. Whatever. Mm-hmm. When I went to go sing that song, I think I was out of key the entire song.
When there's no fixing it, when you start wrong and you're like, Lord, please help me.
When I
Yes.
tell you, I knew while I was up there, I'm wasting my time. That ballroom was full of people.
Oh, it's full to
And
the
you
brim.
know, we are there for a week. So they gonna see you around campus and be like, can we cuss?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the bitch that couldn't sing. You know, like, you're the bitch that fucked up that song. Like, that is absolutely the energy. Yeah, it was
Yeah, you
just-
get
it
the
was
people that are
bad.
like,
They said,
they walk
ooh.
yeah.
And that's why my second year, I made sure I killed every single moment of that competition.
So did you just sing? Like,
So I believe, you know,
did what
you
I
create
did.
a package, right? So we had a scene, me and my partner, and then instead of me doing a monologue, I did a song.
Yep,
for
that's
that
what I
first
did.
year. And so that's why I did There's Always Me. Now, my second year, I was like, I'm not singing at all. I don't want to. I didn't do
You said, I'm scarred.
whatever the musical theater competition is called. I didn't do that. I think I did
the like big audition.
Yeah.
I did that one.
I didn't do Next Step or whatever the second year. I was like, I really want to focus on the fact that I'm nominated and winning this competition.
Yes.
So yeah, I did not sing, but I did monologues and stuff, you know. I did the scenes and
That's
that
what I
was
would've
great.
done.
But
Yeah.
I will say the only perk of not getting far that first year is that you really get to turn up the rest of the week.
Oh,
you
yeah.
really get to have a good time. You know, you'll go to your other auditions, you'll go to your callbacks and stuff, but you're not in the main competition. So it's really like,
And you
okay.
get to go watch every step. You get to go to any workshop you want.
I
Yes.
cried so much when I got off that stage, y'all. I said, nobody talk to me. I want my face to disappear. I
felt
was
that
like, sounding that bad in front of that big of a room.
Yeah.
Crazy. But we're great now.
So
Yeah.
how far was your competition from your school? Because for us, when we went,
We went to Fullerton.
to Fullerton, so
And
we
we were
were
at San
able to
Marcos.
drive to Fullerton, and so we didn't have to be there the entire week.
I have story time. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was only there for 2 days.
Oh.
I went for 4, right?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I was doing a show at the time, and our director refused to release me.
That's a whole
other thing.
thing.
I was so
crazy.
mad. I was like, first of all, I already know my stuff in this show that
Yeah.
we're doing, and it's a pretty important deal anyway. So yeah,
Yeah, we got to stay. Okay. So yeah, the first year I went to Humboldt State, and the first competition was in Oregon. My first year,
That's so
Oregon
cool.
State University, University of Oregon. Yeah, so we definitely stayed. We road trip, like drove, and we
Yeah, of
stayed the
course.
week and drove back. It's like 4 or 5 hours from Humboldt. I don't know. The second year, we took planes. It was in Colorado. So we
fun.
stayed for the week because
That's fun.
you flew out here, honey. You better stay.
The people who got the years in Hawaii, I'm
Oh my
Can't
gosh.
relate.
Wasn't that the year after us?
it might have been after. I know it was.
Or was
They
the year
definitely had one
before?
before. Like they had a couple of years before
Yeah.
we went.
Was
And I think
Hawaii.
it depends on the region. No?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we were Region 8.
Yeah, we were Region 7. Yeah. But yeah, that second year was crazy. Like I was in Fun Home at the time at Ferndale Repertory Theater and preparing for festival. And we had just closed Fun Home, and all the students that were going to festival had left. They flew, but I had to take a later flight because I was like, I'm closing a show.
Right.
I can't leave with everybody. I was supposed to take 2 flights. One of those planes gets delayed, and the competition starts the next morning.
Stop.
A very sweet couple in Humboldt. Shout outs to Caroline and Evan. Probably won't watch this, but period. They
you.
drove me all the way down from Humboldt to San Francisco
Oh
so
my
I could make my
gosh.
flight to
Holy
Denver.
shit.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
That's
like
so
that
nice.
night, like I left the cast party early. I went to my dorm room, I packed my things, and we had to leave. And made it to San Fran, got on the flight, made it to Denver, had to go straight to the Airbnb, put on new clothes, make it straight to the college, and was literally on stage for round 1 like that.
Jeez,
Like, it was
no
crazy.
time to prepare.
And me and my partner Victor, also like my best friend, I love you, Victor. We made it. Like I think we were the only like partners from Humboldt that made it to finals. That made it past the first round.
Yeah.
From Humboldt, and we made it so late. Like it was
Yeah.
crazy. Just it was a lot of good energy following us, even though it felt like chaos. I was
Right.
like, no, everything that happened that week was supposed
And
to
you
happen.
had someone that you could trust. Like,
Yeah.
so you didn't really have to prepare.
Right.
Jacob and I were told that we were not allowed to be partners.
We were told
And we
that.
have been acting together since I was in 7th and he was in 6th grade.
That's crazy. They can't do that.
Yeah. Well, I think that they wanted certain people to go. And so I was told who my partner would be. I didn't get to choose.
No, we got to choose.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's what it was supposed to be.
Right.
We were the excuse that I remember hearing was they wanted to give more opportunity to students, and I think they thought. I don't know. I agree with you. I think they wanted certain people to be able to go to the festival. 'Cause I wasn't nominated the first time we went either. I was just the partner because that adjudicator did not like me.
Yeah.
I did get nominated.
Adjudicator. That's a word I haven't heard in a while.
Yeah.
Man,
Yep.
they were nuts.
I got nominated though
Yeah.
the following year, but I didn't end up, nothing happened because that was during COVID. So
And it
nothing
was gonna be virtual,
It was
so we
all
were
going to
like,
be
we're not
virtual.
doing it.
But when I reached out to the school to be like, "Hey, like what's what with this festival?" They didn't help me at all. So I was like, "I guess I'm not going
Yeah.
because no one helps me sign up for anything."
What show did you get nominated for?
I got nominated for She Kills Monsters. Yeah, Virtual Realms. I played
Nice.
Orcus. And yeah.
That's a show I still haven't seen yet. In
It's
person, I've
good.
read the script.
It's good.
And I think I've prepared, like, I was on a play selection committee, so I think I've seen it that way, but I've never seen it in person. Yeah.
It's a really cool show. I was super stoked to be nominated, and I was nervous because I had a filter on my face the entire time. So I was like, these people can't even see like my face.
Like who you are, yeah.
But that was actually one of the compliments I got. They were like, you were so expressive even with the filter on. Like
good for
they were like,
you.
I thought like you might have taken classes on like how to like be so animated. I'm like, oh no, I just want to, because like I'm very expressive in my face.
How
Like,
to act on Zoom.
I'm like,
No.
I was just making it kind of bigger so that,
That
way
part.
the filter would pick it up. But
Yeah. And have you been nominated?
Yeah, I was nominated for Forever Dusty.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I think I've heard of that, but I don't know
Have
the
you?
plot. I
was
think I've heard of Forever
Because it was
Dusty.
about Dusty Springfield.
Who's
singer.
Exactly. Son of a preacher man who sang
Oh!
that. I played her. And I got,
Period.
so I got nominated
killed it.
to do that. And
So you were the leading lady. Nice.
she was the whole star of that show. Let me
Oh my
tell
God,
you,
I love
like
that.
Everything was that was the Sheradyn show, and it
Don't
was
you
great.
miss that?
It
I
was
really
great.
do. I miss being on stage.
It's so
But-
fun being a leading lady.
Man. And you feel like the whole cast just lifting you up, being like, yes,
Yep.
shine,
Do your
baby.
thing.
Yes. But when I got there, like, I was proud of what we did. And I think that because you watched
I
mine.
did. No, I didn't watch yours because I
Dusty?
was not released from rehearsals yet, so I did not get to see
Oh,
your
he didn't
auditions.
see my, like, the KCACTF, the.
Oh,
Like the
like
package.
Your round, yeah.
But I was proud of what we did. I just think my downfall was the group that I was in. I think 2 or 3 went to finals, and I was in the group that sang. And so when like the person before me and the person after me were like leaps and bounds better. And not that
Yeah.
I was bad.
Right.
But I was like, I just unfortunately was in a really like a heavy hitter group. And I was like, that sucks. Like you can't control that.
That's
It's okay.
real. Yeah, no, that's definitely real. I remember people still to this day that I saw during the competition. I was like, yeah, I don't want to go against you. I'm cool. I will gladly sit in this audience.
No,
'cause-
literally, the guy who went after me actually is playing Dewey at Moonlight in School of Rock.
Oh,
He
wow.
was after me and he went to finals.
It's a small world.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't think he would remember me, but he's
You're
playing
like,
Dewey.
I remember
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Period.
I was like, good for you.
I love that. Yeah, no, I definitely need to check out those shows. I think, yeah, I did not know what KCACTF was before I went to college.
No,
I
neither
didn't know
did we.
until I got to
We
college.
We weren't allowed to compete in high school. Our
yeah.
director was like, no,
Yeah.
which was so weird.
Are you usually allowed to compete in high school?
You can compete not in KCCTF, but in like, what was it? The junior festival,
Something like that.
JR or
That's good
something.
practice.
Yeah,
They
but we weren't
had-
allowed to go to that because he just didn't want us to go.
It was also held at Fullerton.
Right.
I can't remember what the name of it was, but I know like
It was like JTF, Junior Theater Festival.
That
That
actually
sounds
does
right.
sound a little bit familiar.
Where you do like 10 minutes from your show
yeah,
in like a fast.
but
Oh!
it's really cool.
Yes, I forgot to mention. So my first year, I got nominated for Evil Dead. I played Annie Nobi in Evil Dead the musical. They also nominated our show. Like we
so
took
cool.
that show to
Oh,
Oregon.
so you
We
guys
took
got
our
to.
set and
That's
everything.
fun. You guys got to
Yeah.
perform for everyone.
Yeah, and it sold out both times. That show's super bloody though.
Yeah.
So like back to back shows in one day. Like they created extra costumes, like
Right.
made stuff
Yeah.
from scratch. It was insane. Yeah, I miss that. Oh, I miss that.
That was
I-
one of my favorite parts was going to see the other shows.
Yes.
We saw Spring Awakening. Did you go with me or
I didn't
no?
go to Spring
And
Awakening.
then Xanadu was there.
I saw an Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah, we saw the Edgar Allan Poe show.
Oh wow.
I don't know what that was
I
called,
haven't
but it was
seen
good.
Any of those.
Man,
Yeah.
Xanadu is so fun.
Marcy was in that. Wait, I said that. I don't know if y'all know Marcy. She was in Singing in the Rain with me here. Yeah, she was sweet. She was one of the She was in the ensemble. But yeah,
I
Marcy's
wanted
cool.
to take. I was already ineligible to be like nominated at that point, but Hatmaker's Wife I thought would have been so fun to take.
So fun. So fun.
Y'all know
And like
everything.
Boeing, like imagine, but it's too
It's
long
too
of a show.
long.
But like imagine getting to do that, or like Chicken and Biscuits, something like that. At
That's
KCACTF
great.
would be so good.
That's a great size cast.
It's a
is.
perfect size cast.
We
Dusty
did not
would've been
take
fun.
Heathers. I got nominated for Heathers, but we didn't take the show because it was like that's too much.
It's
It's
a
too
lot.
many people. It's not.
a lot of
I
pieces.
would love to do Heather's. Oh,
It was fun.
A dream.
I want to be Veronica one day. Honestly, I want to be
Yeah.
Martha. I was not expecting to get the role of Heather Chandler. I was not.
Look at you.
It was exciting, but I still want to play a different part if I were to do it again.
I'd love to play Veronica. Yes. Oh, I would die. I also really want to play Vivian in Legally Blonde.
Ooh.
Because that's like not at all what I ever play. Mm-hmm. Oh, I think it'd be so fun.
Do it.
Yeah. No, just getting that opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, let's talk about it. What are your dream roles? Do you have any?
I think. Okay, so roles that I haven't played at all.
Yeah.
Or could I have played it but would want to do it again at a bigger scale because that was high school?
You could do that too. It's fine.
Okay. Dream roles.
I'm sad.
The first one that comes to mind, Elphaba in Wicked.
Yes, ma'am. I saw Wicked and I said, I want to play Nessa.
I love that. That is so funny.
But I would also love
Yes.
Elphaba.
I don't have the vocals for Glinda. I don't. But Elphaba, yeah. I think I could do that with some more training.
Yeah.
I would love to play Dolores Van Cartier in Sister Act again.
Come on.
That is absolutely a dream role. Shug Avery in The Color Purple, absolutely a dream role. I'm like, what other shows are out there?
Yeah.
Those are the first things that come to mind. What about y'all?
Anything from Waitress for you?
Honestly, any of them three.
Yep.
The three main, any of them. I would love to play Jenna though, but I could be any of them. I could be Dawn. I could be Dawn. Right? I could be sweet and meek. Yeah.
He said me.
Like for me, honestly, if they ever wanted a tall Ogie, I'd love to play Ogie.
Yes. You would
Ogie.
eat too.
I'm like, that's such a fun character.
He's so silly.
And I don't think there's a role for me in Wicked. I just want to be in the ensemble, so that'd be fun.
Period.
Anything in Harry Potter and the Cursed Child would also be super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think those are kind of, I don't have a lot of like dream roles because most of the time my brain does the thing where I'm like, can't do it, so I'm not gonna dream it, I can't do that to myself, but I do.
We gotta change that mindset.
I know,
That's right.
I know, but
Because you can do it.
I can sing.
I can sing.
No, period. And genuinely, it really does just take somebody believing in you.
It's true, yeah.
There was a lot of roles I
time.
played in college. I never would have thought Medium Allison in Fun Home. As a black woman, I never thought that would be something for me. And it happens. Like, it depends on what the director wants. And you can be exactly what they want.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
I really want to play Rose in Dogfight. So badly.
Wait, don't hate me. Is Rose like the lead? Oh, yes, those harmonies.
Yes, I really want to play Rose. No one likes Seussical, but I'd love to play Gertrude in Seussical. I played Maisie in 3rd grade. Yeah, can you believe that? I said, Jesus Lord, what are you doing, girl? The pictures from that, I said, oh, great.
You're so cute.
Yeah, it's so cute. I'd love to be Elphaba or Nessa in Wicked. What else have I talked to you about?
I know.
Have you ever mentioned, do you want to be Catherine in Newsies? I don't know if you've ever talked about that.
Yes.
I was like, I thought that was one of your big ones.
Yes, Catherine in Newsies.
You can tap?
No, but I would learn.
You're valid.
Absolutely.
I
not.
used to tap as a
tapped
kid. And there's pictures, but I don't remember a damn thing.
Period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She doesn't have to tap that much. Doesn't she kind of just bink, bink, bink on the table?
Maybe I'm
In
thinking
King of New York.
Thank you. I think I'm thinking of Shrek.
Oh, Fiona is also another one up there.
Me too.
Girl, let's
too.
do it.
Period.
I love Shrek. Listen, I think that Shrek has the best Act 1 closer of any musical, and that's a hot take.
What's the close? What's the
You're
song?
all alone.
I need to go through. I feel like Sheradyn has probably said that maybe like 5 times on
really
this
do.
podcast.
I
and
do.
I need to just make a compilation of every time she has said
It's
it.
just
but
so
it's
good.
fine.
Like for me, it's over Defying Gravity. It is. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
I think you
simple.
lost me with that one.
Hey, I understand. I get it. But the 3-part harmony, the 3 views.
Oh,
Come on.
that's another show. I really want to be in Little Shop, and I want to be one of the 3 ladies, like singing.
Yes. Yes.
Doo-wopping.
Do-wopping, bebopping.
Period.
Yes.
Yeah.
Skibbity
Great
bee
choices.
Yeah.
Skibbity.
What?
Sorry.
Are you scatting?
I said skibbity.
Skibbity
Skibbity toilet.
Doo-doo-doo-dow.
Sorry, I can't do that. I'm not cool like that.
Yeah.
That's like a thing that the youth say. Skibbity toilet is something.
Yeah, what the heck is a
I
skibbity
am not
toilet?
the youth.
I'm
If
like-
that's what they say, then I am not them.
I'm like,
I
I don't
know.
think I even said that
My
right.
brother
I'm getting
just turned
canceled.
11, and he says that. And I'm like, what is that? He goes, I can't even explain it. And I'm like, because you're weenie. When you don't know what it
See
is.
what TikTok is doing to the kids.
It's
Man.
ruining our children.
Yeah, it is.
No, honestly, I think it is too. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
lie
like,
to you.
I was thinking about that today too. I'm like, because sometimes, you know, the body dysmorphia, I'm like, I feel like I need to stop going online because, like, you know, like that
That'll
image.
do it.
And it's like, no one's like doing it. I'm like, just like that. I'm like, I feel like I should be looking like that. And I'm like, no. I'm me. And like, that's all that matters. But
And we all have different body types.
We do.
Like, I think that's something that has really helped me help keep me from thinking I want or need to look like somebody else. Is like, I'm like, I don't even think I could look like you.
Right.
Because I don't have that body type.
Right.
Like, I have never been somebody who's been skinny.
Mm-hmm.
My mom was skinny before. My dad was skinny before. My sister's skinny. I have never been skinny once in my life. And I'm just built different. Yeah, and I don't know. I think it's just about how you think of it. Because
Yeah.
it could be a good thing, honey. More cushion for the pushing. Okay?
That's right. That is
Period.
right.
I
We're
forgot
just not
I was
built
at work,
to
but
be
something like that.
skinny minis, you know?
Yeah.
Everyone's always like, Sheradyn, that dunk. And I'm like, I don't know, imagine on a tiny little, no. It simply would not.
dunk.
Yeah, everyone.
with the dog.
Everyone be talking about my
I
butt.
love that.
It's true.
You got a good butt.
Thanks, Jacob.
Period.
welcome.
I don't have enough. If you could share, that'd be great.
I'll give it to you. I'll just cut out.
Period.
Give it to you.
Just
Oh, man.
split the custody.
Look at us. We've done so good.
Yeah.
Honestly, that went by very fast.
I know.
Like, that's actually kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Can you believe? Jeez.
But this was so fun.
Yeah.
I like this. Can we call this Kikiing with Kiki?
That's so
Because
good.
because like I know
I
we
love
call
it.
you Kiara, but you're
you?
also yeah. Well, because I just last time we did the podcast, you're like, I'm Kiara Hudlin. So the entire time, so I was like, I don't know if like it's okay if I call you
Y'all
Kiki.
can always call me Kiki. Just when I introduce myself to the folks, for y'all that don't know, it's Kiara.
It's Kiara.
Just kidding. It really does depend on the person, though.
So
Oh, I hear you.
But y'all, Kiki, all the way.
we're Kikiing with Kiki.
Not you.
Yeah.
Just us.
That part. Yeah,
Not
no,
you
this
guys.
is fun.
Yeah,
I
it
love the tea, and I
Yes.
just love how real we got today.
I do too.
Yeah, talking about all the things.
I love it.
And that's our favorite type of episode. We're
Yeah,
like,
it is.
and we talked a lot about theater today too, which was not really on the agenda, but
Sorry, I just
good.
remembered you asked me what was next, and I never
Yeah.
answered that
Oh,
question.
yeah, yeah.
you're fine.
That's because
what
I
we
don't
can
know.
close on, yeah.
But I'll take it back so it seems cleaner, like a
No,
cleaner
no,
cut.
no.
So what's next for me?
Oh my God.
I'm not editing that. That was too good.
That is so funny. Yeah, no, genuinely, I feel like that was a lot easier for me to say before because I actually had a show.
Right.
You know, I had some stuff planned. I have nothing planned for After the Color Purple. I don't know what show. Yeah, I just don't have any shows lined up. After the Color Purple, I'm very interested in, you know, focusing on just myself
Yes.
and what I want out of life and where I want to go. And I think, yeah, just family is really calling me right now.
Yes.
And that's something that's really important to me. So, you know,
And you talked about that last time too.
We
about
did.
moving back to DC.
yeah, moving back to DC is still the goal
Yes.
eventually. When will it happen exactly? I don't know.
And selfishly, of course, I want you to stay because I
Right.
love you so much.
You're
And
sweet.
yours,
I love you.
I'm so happy that I've done not one, not two, but 3 shows
that's
back
crazy.
to back with you. And I'm going to miss you. But I also completely understand, like, if my family, you know, were in another state, I'm going to want to be with them too. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I
Oh, yeah.
Be like, yeah, I'm going to where, you know, my heart needs to be.
Yeah.
And like, I know I'm like, when you do make it out there, I'm like, great. So I'll see you in a few months then. Or
Period.
like, cause like, obviously
Because we're planning a
we're
trip
gonna have to
out
go out
there
there.
just to
We'll
see
do
you.
like a whole
My
thing.
heart.
Like we'll stop in DC. We'll go to New York
Love
too.
it.
Shoot, I might go to New York
I'm like,
with
come
y'all.
with us. Like,
Yeah,
let's see
let's
some
do it.
shows.
Because I've never been.
And we'll do
I've never
another
been to New
episode of the
York.
podcast
It's
out on
amazing.
the East Coast. Like,
Yes, I've never seen a Broadway show. I've never seen a touring
Girl.
show. I've never seen a regional show. Like,
you have.
I've seen
never seen a
community
touring
theater.
show?
I've seen
No.
professional theater, and I've seen shows at the Moonlight.
Oh, ma'am.
Yeah,
We're going to make that happen before you leave.
very. Oh,
and
we'll
I'm
see.
like, time
well,
is
it's already
ticking.
July,
We
and
got to make it happen.
We have to find
before my
something.
birthday.
When's your birthday?
August 13th.
Oh,
So soon.
well, I'll look for
We'll see.
tickets.
That part.
We'll find something.
But
We'll
yeah,
make it work.
I'm very grateful for y'all. I'm very grateful for the experiences I've had here in California. Yeah, it's just been
Yes.
fun. It's been a vibe.
It's been a good
Yay.
vibe. And yeah, thank you so much for coming back on
Yeah.
and letting us use the NVA space again.
Yeah, thank
'cause
you.
Thank you for having me, and you
Always.
can use this space whenever you need to.
like,
just
I-
email me first. No, I'm just kidding.
We love having you on.
Yes.
And I hope that we can do more episodes, hopefully
Period.
soon, because I would also love to do a Chicken and Biscuits reunion
Do it.
episode.
We have to.
Do it.
Yeah, I think we need to. Yeah, you have to
Great.
do some more episodes too.
I know.
Without me
I
at some
know.
point.
Do y'all have virtual capabilities?
We're trying.
We need to.
We want to.
We have a lot of people that.
The other person has to have a microphone, huh?
Yes, but it's also the like Zoom,
Right.
and we would have to figure out the how
Lag.
that's.
Yeah.
It's something that we really want to try. We have to just commit to putting aside the time to.
Yeah, we really
figure
gotta
it
think
out.
about
We're
it.
just really we're busy.
Oh,
so.
no, you're valid.
But
Yeah.
like that is something like we have a friend in Georgia who's wanted to be on the podcast for a long time, and we're like, we will try to figure that out,
Yeah.
like the logistics. But
That's real.
yeah,
Cool.
yeah, cool.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Yes.
It was great podcasting with you
I know. Look at us.
for the first time.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. She's like, I'll go.
I'm like, I'll just sit back here, cover my face with my
Period.
microphone. All right. Thank you guys so much. We love you all. Be kind to one another.
Yes.
And go see some good theater.
That's right.
All the things.
Yep.
Yeah.
You should do that. Oh, wait, before we go, do we have any shows to recommend to people that may be coming up soon locally? Like a chorus line at Star Theater. We have friends in that show.
Yes, we
Come
do.
check that out in Oceanside. Do y'all know?
I mean, we
any?
still have a little bit of time left with The Color Purple, so come and see
Yeah. Go see
this.
the color
This was
purple.
coming
Go
out.
see what?
Yeah.
In pieces.
In pieces, yeah.
When does that come out? At
August.
Teatro?
Yeah.
I hope I didn't
August
see that.
8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th.
Period. Go see it.
I'll go.
And more. And OTC, Oceanside Theater Company, has some
Oh,
shows coming up.
Stranger
Stranger
Things.
Things, which Miss Allie
That's
Flores
in
is stage
October.
managing. And then, what is it? Manny and the Wise
Manny and the
Queens?
Wise Queens. That'll be happening at the end of this year. I know I seem really excited. I'm not in it. I don't know. Casting process is still happening. We'll see. But yeah, go check that out.
Yeah.
At OTC.
Support all your local artists.
Yes.
Part.
All right.
Great.
Bye.